For ComplianceGO users who want to have a completely digital option for complying with permit regulations, the Sitemap tool allows you to develop and update your SWIP maps from directly within the site page. To access the Sitemap tool, select Sitemaps from the site page. Site editors and inspectors are able to make edits and changes to sitemaps. Site viewers and those accessing the site from the View Only link are able to view maps but not make any changes or updates to them. From the Sitemap tool, you can drop a PDF map or select one from your device here. Please note that if you upload a multi-page PDF document here, it will only display the first page of the document. For multi-page maps, you will need to extract the individual pages and upload them separately here. Once the map is uploaded, click on it to enter the map editor. Let's go over the Sitemap tools. To pan and move the map around on the canvas, select the hand tool from the top of the screen. The plus and minus arrows at the top will allow you to zoom in and out. The first shapes here are the line tools. You have the option of a solid line, a dashed and dotted line, and an arrow tool. With any of the shape tools, once you are done drawing on the map, select the check mark icon at the top of the screen to save and place the shape. Once placed, you will be able to label the shape and give it a final color. You may also describe the location of the shape, add notes, and change the date for the item. When you are satisfied with all of the information, click Save to finish. The next tool is the Fill tool. This tool is used to create a filled-in area on the map to mark things like completed and sold lots, detention basins, impervious areas, or anything else. Next is the Text tool. This allows you to add textual notes directly to the map face. Keep in mind that you may also add notes to all of the shapes that will not show up directly on the map, but that will be viewable by clicking on the shape or in the map history. The rest of the shapes are typical shapes that can be dropped, resized, and moved before clicking the check mark to save them in place and add label, location, description, color, and date. If you have already placed an icon on the map, you can select that icon from the legend and drop it again. It will retain the same label and size as the icon you have already placed. This helps when placing multiple items of the same type without having to resize and select the color for each one. Some notes on the map editing tool. Once a shape has been sized, placed, and the checkmark has been selected, it can no longer be moved. If the shape was placed in error, you may delete it by clicking on it and selecting the trash can icon from the notes box. We do not recommend deleting shapes unless they were placed in error and were never actually indicative of items on the site. If the item, in this case, the dumpster, is removed from the site or moved to a different location on the site, you should inactivate the shape in the old location instead of deleting it. This will preserve the history of the map as is required by EPA regulations. Inactivating a shape will turn it gray on the map and remove it from the legend. The shape may still be selected and notes added to it, and it can be reactivated if needed. You should never delete a shape from the map that indicates an item that used to be active on the site. To add a note to an item, click on the shape and select Add Note. This will allow you to add a note to the item and select a date for that note. All notes and dates will show up with that item on the map history report. You may also add pictures and attachments to map items by clicking on the corresponding links.